So video 2, after a bit of a response on social media, it seemed more people were interested in the suspension underneath, so I thought I'd do another short video. I didn't want to drag the last one on with the technical stuff. It was more of just a brief walkthrough, so we'll have a look underneath and try and explain the best I can what I've done. So going underneath here, we've got some heavy duty Kings. They're a plus 500 kilo coil 2-inch lift for a coil cab GU Patrol. I've got the poly air bags in there. The way it's sitting at the moment, you probably notice it's pretty much sitting on bump stops. It's because I've got it set up so when I come to camp I can let it down to a comfortable height, but when the trailer's being towed I put about 25 to 30 psi in each bag via the valves on the back here, and that brings it up. It lifts at about 2 inches, and that's a good height behind the GU wagon that I tow it with. I've tried to keep everything Patrol as much as I can, just for the sake of keeping it simple and keeping the parts interchangeable. If I break something on the vehicle or on the trailer, I've got spare parts. I've got pretty good kit of spare parts when I travel. So the bushes are actually factory Nissan Patrol bushes in the control arms. The control arms themselves, I figured out the geometry after a bit of online googling, and it's not the first time I've done a triangulated. I did the same thing on a Hilux a long time ago and just made the arms from some heavy wall tube. The sway bar is Nissan Patrol rear sway bar, and the shockies are Old Man Emu 3-inch lift, I think, for the rear of a GU Patrol. I'll give you a bit of a look around the front. As you can see, the lower arms are quite long. I've done that for travelability, so I'm not expecting flex, even though it does. If I take the shockies out, it flexes better than my Patrol does, but obviously it's a two-wheel single axle trailer with a single pivot point to the vehicle, so you're not going to get torsion twist enough to give it flex. It's more so that it rides nice, and ride nice it does. It travels very well, low speed and high speed. I can probably put a glass of water in the kitchen and travel 2 hours, and that glass of water probably wouldn't lose a hell of a lot. Nothing ever moves, it doesn't make any noise, it drives really well. The axle was picked up second hand with the big 10-inch electric drums on it, heavy duty bearings. I think I paid about $250 for that whole set. It was brand new. It had been made and engineered for a really heavy duty purpose, and then the person I bought it off lost interest, so they sold that to me, and it works perfectly for this. It's the same track width as the Patrol, which is really good for driving in the softer stuff because you don't have a trailer trying to jump in and out of your ruts. Not sure what else I can really tell you under here. It's it might look technical, but it's pretty straightforward once you understand how to make the geometry work so that it's not going to torque steer or anything like that, and nothing binds up. And probably let you know too that I'm not a fabricator or a welder in any means. I am a carpenter by trade. I have very basic tools. This was built with a stick welder and a 5-inch grinder and minimal knowledge. I have been doing this sort of stuff for quite a while, but never ever been professionally trained in any of the fields that you'd think you would require. So, you know, have a go. It's not as hard as you think. I hope this helps. I hope it was in depth enough to give you a bit more of an idea of what's going on underneath here. Seemed like there was quite a bit of interest in the suspension setup and how it works and what I used. It's probably a lot more basic than people think. Thanks for watching.